What is going on, everybody? 2Bob29 back in the lounge yet again. Make sure to kick back, relax, and grab some snacks. It's time for another Prize Wall Eval, and this is the Straight Edge Top Prize Wall Eval. I don't think that's the uh, right name of the prize wall. I feel like it's the Straight Edge Prize Wall or the Straight Edge to the Top Prize Wall. I don't know. But anyway, nevertheless, we do have a new prize wall for this past showdown weekend for Mr. Acrobat CM Punk and his debut. As you've seen, a couple of my recent videos highlights the new Punk Gauntlet skill plate. To me, that's your win on the weekend. I don't really see anything else here that is even remotely close to as good as this skill plate. Forget the price or any of that type of stuff. If you get 30K, to me, this is, the win. Obviously, if you have some characters down below and some of them are rare characters, then by all means go for it. But the plate for me is the way to go. There's 150% gem damage strap for Punk himself, which is a PG acro strap. So I'm sure those are not the easiest to come by. So if you need one, not a horrible shout either. The Dirty Deeds 20K. It is the power gem one, where you generate 6 power gems and then you get 100% gem damage and another 100% purple gem damage. So that's okay. Nothing that I'm gonna go crazy over. The off the ropes is kind of cool. The blue rumble plate is here, so that's nice for 30K. I don't know how frequently those are going to be available, but definitely a top-notch skill plate there. The finery plate, top-notch as well. 15 or more botch gems decrease your opponent's gem damage by 80% for 3 turns. So botch gems and armor is pretty darn strong. The Will of Cargill, it's your multi-gems for green gem damage and yellow move damage as a bonus for an ultimate plate. Not horrible. Nothing that great in my opinion. The Hard Times plate is your countdown plate for yellow and blue. Bubble Ray Specs is the purple move for purple gem damage. The Glowing Fate is the 200% green after a sub. So decent amount of skill plates here. Seal of the Acolytes is your ultimate sub plate where you get 50% all gem damage if you make 6 or more subs. The Gremlineers is the blue and red after the sub. The Devon Specs, to me, actually not a horrible shout here, especially if you don't have one. Only 3,800. Same trigger as the Punk Gauntlets whenever you make 6 or more color turn gems, but the difference is that the specs only give you 50%, the Gauntlets give you 500. But both of them are pretty nice together. Obviously, they work very well. The Tribute to the Troops is blue to red. The Eternal Vigilance is red to blue. And the Moment of Bliss is purple to blue. Your typical break 3, get 3 skill plates. So, I mean, just sticking on the skill plate side of things. I mean, to me, again, Punk Gauntlets, number 1 go-to. Off the ropes, definitely number 2. Finery, number 3. If you're really feeling the need to get a Dirty Dom plate, then sure, by all means. But, I mean, the majority of these other plates you kind of see typically during Talent Up, Feud, those domination chests, skill plate chests. Like, they're I'm not going to say the most common thing, right? Like, they're certainly not a Strike or Stone Cold Steve Austin or something like that where you have millions of shards of them because of how often you've gotten them, but they're common enough. The other things, not so much. The MP plate's not bad, especially only for 1,000, so if you're missing those, not a horrible pick-me-up. July 4th is typically when the blue, red, and red, blue skill plates come out. So if for whatever reason you're, feeling like tossing caution into the wind, maybe you could hope that July 4th you can pick those up if you don't pick them up here. Shards, pretty self-explanatory. If you need the shards, get them. Uncle Howdy shards are here. There's a set of 100 twice. Very expensive compared to all the other shards, but not too shabby. These, to me, are not worth it. 100 shards of Showboat LA Knight for almost 9,000 a piece. Yikes. 150 for Showboat Solo, not bad. For me, Solo's a coach, and that's kind of it. Nation of Domination Rock, a very consistent CSS and a very solid trainer ever since getting his upgrade. CM Punk, 170 shards. I mean, he's a CSS and nothing more at this point in the game. Worst CM Punk in the game. There's Bam Bam Shards. He's really good. I mean, I don't know if his time has come and gone. Maybe it has with the new Tier 6 medals. But he's not horrible by any stretch of the imagination. And then you got Io and Shayna. For some reason, they decided to give everybody Shayna here. This is, limit 5 for 3,000. So 500 plus Shayna shards. Whatever. You have your ultimate modern straps. Again, not a huge fan of these. You got to roll the class, and then you got to roll the perfect 100% gem or move. So that's not really good to me. The legendary ones have the chance for the affiliation, and now it's not only modern. It is modern, attitude, legend, and new gen, and the class that you got to roll. So and then kind of the rest of your econ, your cleanup crew stuff, right? You got some strap parts for 100, some star frags for 200, just some acro tokens because Punk was an acro. So I mean, there's some acro tokens here and some coins. So not really anything crazy to talk about for this particular Prize Wall Eval. Again, if you have 30k, I would suggest getting the Punk gauntlets. If you're debating between 30k for the Punk gauntlets and maybe you're 200 shards away from Uncle Howdy, I could definitely see you getting Uncle Howdy. It's not a bad shout. Also, Nation of Domination Rock, very solid pick-me-up as a character, as a CSS, and as a trainer. But that's kind of my takeaways here. For me, I have the faction event that's going to pay out 50 something hundred. Let's just say 5,000. I don't know what the exact number is, but 5,000 to add on to here should put me around 37 or 38,000. So I'm just going to go ahead and safely take these Punk gauntlets. There's no reason for me not to. Is kind of my viewpoint on it. Even if I get a second one somewhere down the road, I will definitely use it. I showcased Oblivion Live earlier on the channel. I showcased Devon Dudley earlier on the channel. Those are definitely go-tos and big hitters with that skill plate. I'm sure there's other ones that I just haven't looked at yet, which is totally fine too. But yeah, those two are definitely my go-to. There's also this 150% gem damage strap for CM Punk, which wouldn't be a horrible shout. But even with the 5,000 or whatever, 50 something hundred, I'm still going to be about 2,000 short. And to me, it's not worth spending money on more prize wall to get a 150 when I personally have 100. If you're debating on it, then yeah, maybe it's not a horrible shout if you don't have 100. Like if you don't have a gem damage strap at all for PG Acro, then yeah, I mean, for me, I could definitely see myself doing that because I'm sure I will work my way into getting Punk down the road at some point or another. But as for the rest of this, for me, I'm going to look at these skill plates. I'm pretty sure I have a good chunk of all of these. I don't think that I'm really going to be spending any, grand amount of whatever this leftover prize wall is on anything that's worth mentioning. So I think we're going to cut the eval short there. So that's it for this one. That's it for the straight edge prize wall. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Share with each and every last one of your friends out there that want to see what they should expect from the prize wall, and leave some comments below in regards to what your weekend experience was like. Did you have fun going for some showdown fun? Did you have fun trying to chase the prize wall? And if so, what did you end up getting? Did you get the Punk gauntlets? Did you get the Royal Rumble plate? Actually, all the stuff that I was just talking about without even realizing it is kind of on the banner here. The Punk gauntlets, the Royal Rumble plate, the Finery plate, and the Dirty Dom plate. There's your top 4. So, I mean, yeah, leave some comments below in regards to what it is that you got. And best of luck to each and every last one of you that is still going for some loot coins out there. But that's going to be it for me on this one. So until next time, everybody, have a good one.